Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to some of y'all, and peace out to the rest of you. Hit the share button because the message is more important than the messenger. Let me say this right quick about this differential reaction that a lot of brothers have to the dysfunction of sisters versus the dysfunction of the Wyatts. And this does play a role in the class conflict that's popping up now in between the idness and the NS, non-stereotypes. Simply put, I don't keep up with the sports, so I don't keep up with Patrick Mahomes, so I don't keep up with Brittany Andrews. I didn't even know her name, actually, till I saw O'Shea's video. But to be honest with you, coming from the crowd that Mr. Jackson addressed, I can say that we don't differentiate necessarily because we give her a pass. No, we don't actually give them a pass. Most of us are actually not into the Wyatt women. We're into non-Western sisters. And when I say we, I mean Passport Brothers, Passport Gang, SYSBM, and IBMOR. All together. IBMOR, by definition, looks for non-Western sisters. I married one, so I might count as both. We together don't look at the Wyatts as the prize. Some brothers wind up with them. I think even Mad Bus Driver probably just puts up some pictures of them more so to troll than anything else. A lot of us would actually prefer, if it's going to be a Wyatt, probably be an Eastern European. Probably. A Wyatt has a better chance if she's coming from Eastern Europe, I think, than if she's coming from Western Europe. Just because of the orientation. There's more. I don't think that I don't think I could function and perform in private, for one, because I'm so trained to protect myself. I don't even see every last one of them as a threat. I think of my in-laws, my potential in-laws, as being a threat. I think they would harm me. Pale as I am, I think they would do it. So, and I know a lot of other brothers really ain't into them like that. As a matter of fact, a lot of brothers are more likely, because of how sisters been treating brothers, when brothers do break these mental chains and get out that matrix, they're more likely to go where they're treated the best. And that's usually going to be with a lady of some melanin count and some tropical origin. Be she Southeast Tropical Asian, or if she is from the continent, or if she's Afro-Latina. Usually they're the stiffest competition. Edward Anderson, shout out to him, has pointed this out before. A lot of brothers really ain't looking at the Wyatts. Now, the Wyatt women outnumber these other ladies in the States, and so numerically speaking, there are more brothers that date out with them than others, but there's something else too to that. And that is that a lot of times these ladies not only outnumber the other women of color, they also are more likely to give choosing signals and make approaches than sisters are. So it gives a double advantage. I mean, when these ladies find a brother they really like him. They show choosing signals. Sisters wait to find out that all her friends want that same man before she'll give a choosing signal. That's the end of it. So we're not really looking at the Wyatts, and we're not giving them a pass necessarily. Actually, because a lot of us aren't into them that much, that's why we didn't think about it. I didn't even know what Brittany Andrews did to Mr. Jackson's video. And I just wanted to point out most of us ain't giving them a pass. We're just not really paying attention to them at all. Sisters have our attention. They're the default. And there is a disappointment and a heartbreak when we see them acting ratchet in public. Absolutely. But you know what? And we're being told to get with them. No one's telling us to get with the Wyatts, even we're not telling ourselves that. But we got these same sisters twerking in public telling us to get with them. Shun every other woman for them. And not only that, shun non-Western black women, shun traditional black women. It helps shoot. Shun the Western women that are in shape, fit, feminine, friendly, and cooperative. Shout out to Attorney Sperling and to Mr. Samuels for mentioning these traits. They want us to even overlook them. They'll get you a functional sister that ain't bringing another man's kids to your table, and then you're like, no, that's not good enough. She needs to be big. She needs to twerk in public. She needs to have an attitude, other men's kids, and her nose better not be too small. I kid you not. We start saying we prefer sisters with 4C hair, then they'll say, yeah, but her hair's clean. This is where it goes. So I do take issue with that. That's not a true accusation to make. We're not letting them slide. Quiet as it's kept, I think a lot of brothers like when they act this way. See, I'm going to tell y'all something about my own job. My boss is from Jordan. He does not like Gulf Arabs. I know because a lot of them don't. I'm in trouble because I don't let the kids cheat. He wants me to let them cheat. Funny, right? His boss wants us to let them cheat because his boss is from here and he's under social pressure. Can't be too strict on these students. Yeah, I know, but then there's my boss underneath him in between us, and he's going along with it for his own reasons. He don't like the citizens. So he likes it when they fight, when they cheat, when they are dumb as all get out. He spoils them, actually, for that purpose. Not only does it make his job easier, but the way he sees it, he doesn't want these folks to get any better because he doesn't like them. I understand his sentiment, though I don't agree with it. So a lot of brothers might look at these Wyatts and see the misbehavior and be like, yeah, that's fine, because deep down we know this problem started. Some of it was on the continent before, some of it was not. It depends on which group of people. But we also know that it got worse on your side of the Atlantic. We know that. We know that it wasn't just Massa, it was Miss Ann that was also traumatizing. We understand that. We're just not willing to take trauma as an excuse for everything the sister does, but we know where the trauma started. We know 12 years a slave, that was true. He was abusive and so was Miss Ann. End of. Difference is we never thought that they were on our side. For decades we thought their sisters were on our side marching for us and we were just failing them. For decades we thought that. That's new information to us. When Miss Ann acts trifling, we ain't shocked. And I'm not heartbroken. I'm like, please make it worse for yourself. Go ahead and make a fool out yourself. Just thought I'd mention that. The next upload I'm going to do is going to be about this class conflict right now between the idness and the NS, the non-stereotypes. So that we can understand it a little bit better, Lord willing. You all know me. Black heart, black mind, blackout. Thanks for listening. Assalamu alaikum. Black heterosexual non-select male power because they don't like it. And black patriarchy until extinction of Judgment Day.